Hello, my name is Alexis, and today I'm going to present my past, present, future on Singapore JB crossing. So, the Singapore JB crossing is one of the busiest borders in the world, and people use it daily for work, school, shopping, and family visits. And it is a key link that supports both countries' social and economic life. The connection began in 1923 with the causeway built under British rule. It served as a rail and road link to move goods and people efficiently, and this formed the foundation of Singapore and JB's long-term relationship. So the causeway wasn't built randomly. It actually came from real needs at the time, which was the rising demand for rubber, tin, and other goods that's quickly uh, transported to Singapore's port. And this made more workers and traders move between Singapore and JB constantly. And however, like the ferry system wasn't fast or reliable enough. And another major reason for building the causeway was to strengthen the British control over the region. At the time, Singapore and JB were important parts of British colonial economy, and by creating a permanent land link, the British could manage trade, movement, and administration more easily between the two territories. It also helped them enforce their political presence and maintain stability across both sides. One of the biggest lessons is that infrastructure must be planned far ahead. The causeway couldn't keep up with future population and economic growth, and relying on just one crossing made the system very vulnerable to congestion. And because two territories were involved, political coordination became very important. These lessons eventually led to building the second link as redundancy. And today, the crossing is a vital daily route for commuters and families. Even with congestion, it keeps both regions connected socially and economically. It continues to support thousands who depend on it every day. Both governments rely on a mix of design strategies and policies to keep the crossing running. Checkpoints are structured with separated lanes for cars, buses, trains, and motorcycles. And Singapore and Malaysia work together through agreements on security, transport, and immigration, and that um, transport systems help like manage peak hour flows, and the bus shuttles supports like real passengers moving between like Woodlands and JB Central. Currently, the successes and challenges visible is that this managed to boost cross-border efficiency for jobs, tourism, and businesses. But the challenges like congestion, environmental impact, and shared governance still remains, and like the heavy reliance on roads also reduces overall resilience. So in the future, the biggest upgrade will be the RTS link opening in 2026, which gives a fast 5-minute rail connection. There's also a discussion about reviving the Singapore KL high-speed rail. And on top of that, we're seeing trends like uh, autonomous vehicles, electric vehicles, smarter traffic systems, and new ferry routes, and even drone-based logistics between Singapore and JB. So in the future, consideration for AI and automation can speed up immigration processes. More GB residents working in Singapore will increase demand, and climate change means that we need more flood resistant and weather adaptive infrastructure. In the future, the Singapore and JB crossing needs to be more flexible and strong. We need more than one way to cross rail, like railroads and the sea, so the system doesn't get overloaded. And the checkpoints should be easy to expand as more people use them. And we also need like a greener transport, like rails and electrical vehicles for that. Yeah, and because of climate change, the design should handle floods and heat as well. And most importantly, the whole system should be like comfortable and safe or easy for people to move through. Thank you.